So last week, MyPillow CEO Mike Lindell promised the country that he had new evidence that the 2022 gubernatorial race in Arizona was in fact stolen by the voting machines from Kari Lake. And he had said he was going to present that information publicly to the Supreme Court on Friday. Now, a couple days after he made that proclamation, he then said, well, the lawyers tell me it's too dangerous. So he had his lawyers submitted on Thursday, but he still promised it was going to shock the world. And in an appearance on a right-wing program, he threw away, literally, he had a tinfoil hat that he threw away saying the conspiracy theories are over because he could prove everything. And now this week, he is once again singing a different tune. And in fact, he is begging people for help so that the Supreme Court actually takes him seriously. See, what happened is that some of the experts got a hold of his material and they said, this is garbage. So Mike Lindell went running to Steve Bannon, where he told Bannon this. It's an emergency injunction to expedite this case. What's going to come out now will be all the declarations and all the evidence to back up the case. So this is the second part of it. This is very much planned by our lawyers because the media right now is out there. It hasn't really reached the masses of the media, but the ones that are out there are trying to discredit it. Well, there's nothing behind this. It's coming, all the declarations. We need your help. All this, any funds coming in, the offense fund, I'm always on the offense. We need the Supreme Court case advertised. We need to get it out there. I'm going to take funds. 100% of the money coming in is going to go to help save our country. We really need your help now, War Room Posse. We've come this far. Oh man, he's like so close. He just give him a couple more dollars, right? Oh, folks, we can totally blow this wide open, but you got to open your wallets for me. Spoken like a true grifter, right? I mean, you have lawyers. Your lawyers put this together, allegedly. They presented it to the Supreme Court, allegedly. So what do you need money for now? I mean, that doesn't make any sense. See, you got to connect all the dots here, Mike, and you kind of didn't do it. Because if your lawyers already put it together, if they already filed it with the Supreme Court, then what's the money for? Huh? Because it sounds like your lawsuit's ready to go. Sounds like your lawyers have already been doing the work. And we don't even know if the Supreme Court's going to take it yet. So why do you need more money other than you're facing billions of dollars in defamation lawsuits that you would love to have the cash to pay for without having to come off your own personal fortune, right? I mean, is that about right, Mike? Is that what you're trying to get at here? Because to me, it seems like the legwork's already done, so I don't know why you're asking for money for something that's already completed, and you don't even know if the Supreme Court's going to take up the case. But Lindell was insistent, and even after Steve Bannon said, this case is a long shot, Mike Lindell said, Steve, it is a long shot, but here's the thing. We need to get the word out because the stuff that's going to drop, the decryption keys that are inside the machines for the whole world to see. Steve, all this evidence, this new evidence is going to be used far and wide. There's cases out there, as you know, Mike Lindell and MyPillow getting sued for billions of dollars. I'm going to be taking all this and going, hey, we were right all along. No, you're not. The Supreme Court's not even going to take up your little idiotic case. Because you don't, by the way, just walk into the Supreme Court and say, hey, I'm filing a lawsuit. That's not the process at all, unless it is a matter of federal magnitude that immediately needs to be decided by the highest court in the land. Your case is not that. In fact, Kari Lake's lawsuits have been tossed out by literally every single court in Arizona, every single time she does it. But they still keep letting her refile and, draw things out. But your case is going to go nowhere. And for the record, let's also not forget, all of this will be used against you because you're being sued by the very same companies that you're still defaming in these lawsuits and in the media. So real smart decision there. No wonder you're begging for money because you keep digging your own hole with the defamation lawsuits that you're still facing.